Hi there, Steven Sitkowski here, leading educator on how to trade the financial markets. Coming to you today from Utah, or should I say as I look outside, snowy Utah. It's not snowing at the moment. We got a whole bunch yesterday, but my understanding is starting tonight. We got 5 days worth. So anyway, I hope you're warm and safe wherever you are. If you get out on the roads and it's slick, be careful. I want you back for my next video. I want to share with you a trade idea on Tesla. So this was a compelling enough idea that I actually took a trade on this today. Now again, the idea behind these videos is not to give you investment advice. I don't know anything about your finances. I don't know if you should or shouldn't take this trade, but I liked the setup and I want to use this as a learning opportunity. So why don't we go and check out the chart on Tesla and I'll tell you what I saw. All right, here we go. So this chart is from the last 6 months, and you can see, Tesla is a pretty volatile stock. It zooms up and down and up. This went sideways. Then it had this big upward movement. So if we were to redact that and look at sort of the most current trend, it was climbing like that, right? And then it broke through this level of what would be considered support, that bottom trend line. If we then take a look at the stochastic, so the stochastic got into an overbought situation anytime it's above 80, and then when it crosses back below 80, that means we have short-term downward momentum. The MACD, which is more intermediate term, is also red. And then we look at, let me get rid of this line. We look at just the general direction, and it looks to me like it's going to want to try to fill this gap. So kind of the next level of support, if it keeps moving down and crosses this 30-day, is way down here around 260, and the stock is currently trading for 328. And there's just a lot of negative news about Tesla. I guess their electric truck wasn't met with the acclaim it was supposed to, and then they did this bulletproof glass that wouldn't hold up to a rock. So they definitely have some issues at this point. So if we were going to use put options, which is what I prefer over selling a stock short, when you sell a stock short, you have unlimited risk. And selling a stock short is where you borrow the stock from your broker, sell at today's price, hope the price comes down, and then you buy it back and then you pay off your loan. Well, what if the stock zoomed up to 400? Now you're, shorting something at 328 and you're buying it for 400, so that's kind of a bad deal. So if instead we went into options and we went out, about 90 days, so that's if we go out to the third Friday of March, that puts us at 115 days, and we do an out-of-the-money option, so it's something that the average person can actually afford, that would be $20, approximately $20 per contract. So $20 contract, each contract controls 100 shares. It's a $2,000 bet that you're making at that point. Now, once you place this trade, right, you just hit the trade button, and you can put it into a virtual, trading account. But if we set that up, once you hit the trade button, then you can then turn around once you get filled and put in a stop on it. So if you pay, say, $20 a share, you could then put in a stop order at like $15 a share. So if Tesla turns around and starts going back up, you don't have 100% loss on your hands, right? Basically, you're going to get whatever the next best available price is, And it might be something less than 15, but you're going to get back at least 50% of what you paid. So you're not risking the full 2,000. More realistically, you're probably risking $500 or $600. If that's more than you can afford to lose, then you don't take a trade like this. But anyway, that was my assessment of Tesla. It's why I bought some options on it. And I just wanted to share with you really the analysis for educational purposes. So if you're not a subscriber, be sure and subscribe. It's kind of cool. This thing is growing all by itself. I'm not doing any advertising. So it'd be awesome if you know other people that like this kind of information, turn them on to it. If you click on the trade notification, then anytime I post something new, you'll be the first to know. So anyway, till next time, God bless you. Stay warm.